Hi guys, so today I'm going to teach you yet another dice and cards effect. Now, right now, I'm just completely obsessed with effects that use dice and cards, and I'm going to push them onto you until I get bored of them. So this is sort of like a two-phase trick. The first phase just uses the dice alone, and so it's a perfect sort of intro or an opener for any other dice or mentalism tricks that you might do with dice and numbers. The second phase moves on to a trick utilizing the dice and the cards, and it's also a perfect thing, a perfect get into for the other dice trick that I've taught not too long ago. I'll leave a link somewhere where you can watch that as well. Anyway, I think you'll like this video, so let's get into it. Alright, so here's how this thing would go. So here I have some cards and something in this little box here. What do you think could be inside of this box if you had to guess? Dice? You'd be absolutely correct. So what we're going to do here is like a little experiment with some luck here. If I can get this little box open, here we go. Now, I have some dice here. I have a blue die, I have a white one, and I have a red one just for you. Now, I have one more thing inside of here that I will keep secret for now, okay? So I don't want you to see what I have here until the very last moment, okay? I'll keep it right here in my hand, and I won't switch it. You can keep a close eye on this hand right here. All right, so what we're going to do is you take the dice and shake them up and put them behind your back so that nobody can know which color is where. All right, so now what I want you to do is bring any die forward and put it on the table, okay? So they put that one there. Now they do it again. They shake them up and put one more on top of that white one there. Maybe they go for that one right there. Now, there's one more die left in your hand. And which color do you think that is? And so they open it, and it is the blue one. Now, remember, I had something in my hand the whole time. What if, out of sheer coincidence, or maybe luck, or maybe intuition, that I also have a blue die in my hand? That's pretty crazy, isn't it? I don't know if that's lucky, getting lucky, or I don't know what that is, but it works every time. So while we're ahead, why don't we try something else with these dice here? Do me a favor and take a couple of dice. It doesn't matter which ones they are. Maybe they go for these two here. All right, so we'll have some cards here, and we'll try something with dice and the cards here. All right, so if you would, take those dice and give them a good shake, if you would. And so we're going to count down to some cards. I'm going to try to see if we can get a match with the numbers on the dice on the card. So we got a 7. What if we counted down 7 cards and there would be a 7? That would be a coincidence. Let's check. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's a 2. We'll try it again, and maybe we can get lucky this time. Maybe we got a 3 and a 5, or I'm sorry, a 3 and a 2. That makes 5. We'll count down to 5 cards. Maybe we could get a 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, it's a 9. We'll try it one more time. Just one more time for good measure. We've got a 6 and a 4. That makes 10. We'll count down 10 cards. Maybe we could see a 10. That would be great. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a 3. Well, we didn't get lucky, but on the third time we got a 3. That's, you gotta count for something, right? But maybe we're doing this backwards. Maybe instead of matching the dice to the cards, maybe we match the card to the die. I don't know how many times it would take you to actually get a 3. Maybe you could roll a 3 right now. That would be crazy. So they try it. Well, there's a 3 right there on one of the dice, but this is an 8. And that's a 6. That's an 8 again. No. Ooh, there's a 2. We're getting close, but maybe 3 is our lucky number all along. So what if we just count down 3 more cards here and see what card we get? That's 1, 2, and 3. We'll put that right there. Now, I do have a lucky card, and it's actually inside of this box where I keep my dice. Why don't you do me a favor and open that card up for me, please? They take it out. There's no more cards in there. All right, nothing else inside the box. They open this card up, and we see that we get the 8 of hearts, my lucky card. Out of your random rolls, and our lucky number 3 for some reason in this case, what if it's also the 8 of hearts? All right, so here is everything you need for this trick. So you just need a regular deck of cards, and you want to set this up by having a spade run in order from queen down. So forget about the king, just have it queen down. So queen, jack, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The ace being on the face, all in order. Now your force card, in this case the 8 of hearts, is going to go directly below that. Now you want to put 12 cards. I just used 12 cards on top of this packet here. So any 12 random cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards. So that's your beginning setup, is the 12 random cards on top, your spade setup from queen down to ace, and then your fourth card, the 8 of hearts. And that's all on top of the deck in your box, ready to go. Now, additionally, with this card box, you will need sort of a kicker ending or an extra prediction if you want to use this. All right, in this case, it's going to say blue in the middle, and this is going to make sense here in a moment if that just goes inside of the cellophane on your box. And this is the box card setup. Let's take a look at how to set up this dice package here. So these are actually the Anverti non-gimmick dice that are supplied for like replacements or like handouts for metal dice. Okay, so it comes in 2 blue, 2 red, and 2 white. Okay, so for this, what you're gonna want to do, as you don't have to use this, you can just use any 3 colored dice, as long as you have 2 of one color and 2 different colors here, 4 dice in total. All right, so any little, drawstring bag or like a little tin will work, or like a little fancy wooden box, whatever you want to use, just as long as a folded card and 4 dice can fit in the box, and you're good to go. All right, so put that little card in there and put these 4 dice in here, and you are ready to go. With this, takes no pocket space really at all, and this is an absolute miracle that you can bust out anytime you want to. Now you're going to bring all this stuff out, but you don't want to expose this yet. You don't want to show this. Keep it hidden until you need to, if you need to. You won't always need this, and I'll get why here in a moment. All right. So this damn atomic deck playing card is getting residue all over my mat here. All right. So what you're gonna do is take all this stuff out and just throw the card aside, but don't show this obviously yet, your prediction here. Now you say, what do you think is inside of this box? If you're using this kind of box here, and they might say dice, whatever, it's just presentation. Now you want to take 3 of the dice out, 1 of each color, but keep the extra color hidden, the one you have the duplicate of. All right, keep that hidden, and you just put it in your hand like this and just keep that hidden. They don't want to see what you have in your hand, and obviously don't show the card yet. Okay, so close this up and put it to the side. Now, there is going to be 3 outcomes to this dice prediction. So they have the 3 dice in their hand. Now you ask them to put them behind their back and bring 1 out and put it right there on the table. All right, so let's go through all the possibilities of what might occur here. All right, there's only 3 possibilities that could happen since there's 3 dice. Okay, so now the first possibility is that they're going to bring out the blue die first. Okay, so if that happens, it's an absolute miracle. Well, all of them are miracles, but if they do this, so well, I knew that you bring out that blue one because look, it's right here in my hand. Okay, so if that doesn't happen, let's say they bring out the white one, say, okay, bring out another one and put it on top of that die there. So if they bring one out and it's maybe the red one, say, okay, there's 1 die left in your hand, bring it forward. And so you guys both do this, and we'll open at the exact same time, boop, and you both have blue dice. Now, on the other hand, if they bring out one of the odd colored dice, and they bring out the blue one second by putting that on top, and they bring out the white one last, they put the last one on top of everything, so the blue die is in the middle. So now you say, look, I knew that you put that blue die in the middle because look, it's right here in my hand. Now, say I know what you're thinking. That seems kind of weird. It could have been any color. What are you talking about? But I knew it would be the blue one in the middle because look, right here, I made a prophecy. It says blue in the middle. So that's the dice trick alone. So now I move on to the card trick. Okay, so you say pick up a couple of those dice here, and we'll try something with those. And with the cards here, we'll try something with luck. Okay, so bring these out, and you can do a false shuffle just to maintain those cards on the top there, doing a jog shuffle, which I love. And you can even have them give it a false cut by guiding them through the wonderful JOC cut, which does nothing to the deck. It's a complete false cut like this, but they do everything, which makes it seem much more impossible. Now, you're going to have them roll a couple of the dice. It doesn't matter which ones they use. And we're going to try to match the dice numbers to the card numbers. What if we counted down 5 cards and there was a 5? And the cool thing here is that it could happen. Okay, so we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What if it's a 5? Ah, it's a 10. We'll try it one more time. And they shake them again. And we'll try it this time for a 7. We count 7 cards. Maybe there could be a 7 there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, it's a 3. And you just keep doing this until you see a spade. Okay, so until you get to your spade setup. Okay, it's a 3. Dang it. We'll try it again. All right. So they shake them. This time we get a 4. Maybe it could be a 4. Let's check. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, it's a 9. Dang it. And when you see a spade, now you just change it up and you say, but maybe we're doing this backwards. Maybe we're supposed to match the card numbers to the dice numbers. So let's see if you could roll a 9. And they do. And if they do roll a 9, that would be a freaking miracle, right? So they do that, and it's a 10. Ooh, one off by 1. Let's see if you can do it again. Get a 9. Ooh, it's a 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's incredible. That tells me that 9 has to be your lucky number. Let's count down 9 more cards in the deck. All right. So, but if they don't get a 9, just say, ah, dang, that's better luck next time. But maybe 9 is a difficult number. That tells me that 9 is a rare number, which tells me it's a lucky number, whatever you want to say, right? But if they do get the number, that's great. All right, so now we count down 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and put it there. It's always going to be your force card because of that setup. And you put that there. In this case, you can shuffle the deck just to get rid of your setup, right? And say, look, 9 has to be your lucky number, but I have a lucky card along with my lucky blue dice that I keep in this box. I keep it right here, my lucky card. Take this little card out and open that card up and see what it is. They do that. They see it's the 8 of Hearts. The 8 of Hearts is my lucky card. Now, I don't know if you believe in luck or not, and this just could be a random card. It could be a 2. I don't know. Should we check or should we keep it a mystery? All right, we'll check. I don't want to see. Turn it over, and they turn it over, and it's the 8 of Hearts. And I think this is a pretty good trick. Okay, yeah, it's pretty good. By the way, these non-gimmicked Anverti dice, super affordable. I think they're like $3, $3 for a box of these, and you get 6 of them, 2 of each color, and so you can't beat that deal. And I would just stock up on these. I mean, if you like dice as much as me, these dice are perfect.